Hello, welcome to another episode of Building This City. This is Soap the Great here. Um, I've got a project in mind, but before we get started with it, I've just got to preface it with one thing. I've told you before about the first major incident that happened when I got on the server of interacting with that creeper, to the detriment almost of all the valuables in the compound. And that gave me a, I wouldn't say a respect necessarily, but a hatred for creepers. I can't stand those things. And I try to avoid them or at least take them out from far away with the bow and arrow right there. Now, there's ways around creepers, at least to keep from interacting with them. And if you've been playing Minecraft for some time, you already know what it is. And if you have not played Minecraft that often, well, let me just enlighten you. There are creatures out in the jungle called ocelots, and you can tame them, and creepers are afraid of them. So um, when you tame an ocelot, it becomes a cat, and so what I'm about to say, you will not hear me say in real life, but I want a cat. In fact, I want a lot of cats. One of the common jokes that I've heard is that people play around with calling people the crazy cat lady. Well, you know what? I'm going to be the crazy cat guy. I want a lot of cats. I want to keep some for breeding purposes in case some get lost. And I want to keep some for just going out and adventuring. So one of the things that we need for cats is fish. Now, on our compound, actually, you can see it up there, and you can see the memorial tower over there, and you see that flowing right beside it, right beside this glass? That's water. You know where we're at? We're underwater. There's a neat little underwater area that one of the other server members built, and he put in this nice flowing wall so that we could come out and fish. Now, you see that? It's kind of weird behavior. There we go. Oh, didn't get it. So we get this weird behavior where the bobber always goes to the top of the water, and that makes sense because we are fishing after all. But I wanted something a little more realistic. Hey, there we got one. Good. And that's a little bit easier to get to from the main compound. But for now, there is a minecart track that comes down here, but it doesn't quite stop nicely. Actually, let's get ready in case something is hiding behind that wall. Okay, nope. So here we go. We're back in the main compound area. And there we go, the underwater fishing area slash, and that's actually a mine as well. It goes far out under the ocean. But you see it right there. I wanted something a little closer, a little easier to get to, so I've done some work off camera regarding that. I wanted it with a fairly unobstructed view out to the sunrise that way and the sunset that way. So we're going to be building it off this peninsula right here, probably pretty close to right over the glass house down there. But I've done some work. One of the first things was I needed to extend this wall because I want this fairly unobstructed. I don't want to build a wall all the way around it and have the view messed up. And I certainly don't want to be bothered. You know, fishing is supposed to be a nice, relaxing, peaceful thing. So hopefully this will keep most of the mobs out. It's lit up pretty well. So anyway, let's start. Well, let's just continue on it. And we'll go through here. And in the final dress up, I'm going to tear this extra wall down, and we'll just have completely open out to the ocean. You can walk down a pathway that I'm going to eventually build, not right now, but I will eventually build back up into the main compound area. So anyway, let's get started. I've done some resource gathering. You can see some of that here. The overall plan, I worked it out some in creative, but for the most part, I'm going to be, well, you're going to be seeing it come together right here on screen. You know, let me know if you like that. Let me know if you don't like it. You want me to speed things up. There might be a point sometime during this that I decide, you know what, let's do a little time lapse. The main thing keeping me from doing a time lapse on the whole project is it is one more thing that I have yet to learn. So let's turn that sound down a little bit. How about that? No, did that do it? Yeah, okay, good. So let's just get started. First, what we need is a walkway, and we're going to be going with this. Pardon me if it seems a little confused here. It's because I haven't quite got this down. Okay, so just bear with me, and we'll get it going. Okay. For now, there's going to be a walkway out. You see the pillars here. That's not going to work. We're going to do this, and then the main building is going to be a little bit wider and a little bit longer than just this 3x3. For now, we'll put a wood slab there, and you'll see why I'm doing this in just a moment. Actually, right now, I want to put that on. I think that looks cool. So we're trying to go for a semi-realistic pier type thing. We're going to use a couple of different types of wood. Did I get those in my inventory? No. So let's just take care of this one first, and we'll do the little shift key thing. We'll go out a little bit more. So I'm going to be going with mostly oak, because that was the primary forest cover in this area. Well, there was plains over this way and forest hills over this way. So I'm going with oak, and I'm going to dress it up with some highlights on we're going to use this dark wood here. I really like that one. So we'll get that going. Get a few slabs of that. There we go. And look at that. Look at the time. It is already nighttime. Spent too much time down in the glass house. So with that, there we go. Alright, nice and refreshed. And then there are oak wood pieces here. Now, one of the things I'm still learning, guys, for those that may be watching, I'm still learning to chat and build at the same time, but pardon me, it's a little bit hard for me to walk and chew bubble gum, if you will. And given that I am building this really on the fly. Pardon me for a little bit, okay? Well, okay, so we got this walkway here. We don't want to come out too far because I need to take pillars down to the ocean floor here. So how about we do, let's do one more section. We got threes going here. Does this work here? Let's see. How close are we to this thing? That's pretty close. No. Okay, so just to get the dimensions right, I probably shouldn't come out much further. In fact, I probably need to take that section out. So let's do that real quick. And we're going to instead put it right in the middle here. And one of the things that I'm going to have to worry about is drowning damage. So we'll take care of this. And it fell away, okay. Looky there, okay. It's like tearing down a tree. Did I not get that one? No. Okay, so anyway, this ideally is going to help the other guys out on the server as well. I've got an additional feature planned. Let's come up here. We should be able to get a little easier. If I had an Aqua Affinity helmet, that would be really nice. But I don't, so got that. Okay. And yes, I still want that to come up. Okay. So we're going to have a pillar there, door here, and I'll have to go up to the next half slab, probably some stairs right there. So it'll be fun pulling this stuff out. Shouldn't be too bad. And then I'm going to go out 3 from this one. I got 3 between each one. 1, 2, 3. Right? 1, 2, 3. Okay. And that's at sea level there. Let's count this one. Well, it's a little easier if I get down here. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay. And that's at sea level. Okay. Build this up, and it's going to have these oak wood columns. You know, it might be good at this moment to eat some potatoes. Yummy potatoes. Okay. So we got that. Now I need to take out. Got that. Got this. You know, I'm not going to collect them all. I'm just going to take down that whole thing and then collect them. Oh, hey, I got it. And you know, the fishing hut doesn't need to be that big. Just need a little spot, some conveniences for cooking and crafting, and fishing, and then the extra thing. Ooh, hey, I wonder where that goes. And up. We'll have to come back for a visit later. Check that out. Okay. I don't know. Okay, I might have gotten everything at that by that point. Any wood stairs? Nope. Come on. There we go. So at this point we're going to make the transition to the top half. And that is because a door won't sit right on the bottom half of these slabs here. Okay, so let's get our frame in. And then we're going to put down, do I have one? No. That took a little bit of time. I know that we won't need it, or we won't need to do too much to this rail, so for now we'll go right there, and then oh, door. Yeah, see, talking and chewing bubblegum. I don't know that I'm that good at it. Alright, so we got the doors. Just need 2 of them. And here's a little something I learned today about how to place these so that zombies can't get in. Because I don't know if they can actually get in, because we are playing on normal, but I don't know. I've seen zombies knock open our stuff before, so I don't know. I still didn't get it. I wanted to go right there. Anyway, I'll work on that. And you know. Okay. Okay, whatever. So this is going to be the wall, and we need to come out. And the reason I'm doing half slabs is because if I don't get the lighting right, it's not going to matter too much. Mobs won't spawn on half slabs, at least until Mojang does something about that. So I'm fairly safe. I'm not going to dress this up on the inside because we've got carpets. So I may end up doing that instead. It's rather wide. Okay. If I didn't jump, then I probably wouldn't have that issue. Alright, so we're going to call this an episode. I'm going to do some of this building off camera, and I'm going to come back and we're going to finish it up, maybe do the roof, and then the extra little piece, and then I'll do decoration off camera as well. So with that, this is Soap the Great, and I will see you next time. Oh, by the way, if you like what you're seeing, want to see more of it, click like, subscribe. Let me know what you like. Let me know what if I'm missing anything, if the recording volume is bad, or if I'm missing something that seems obvious to you. Just let me know in the comments. I would love to hear from you. I will talk to you all later. Bye bye.